Hello. I figured I've posted enough videos on my channel to post some kind of introductory video, an explanation of who I am, what kind of content I want to do, where I come from, kind of stuff like that. Um, for those who don't know, hello, my name is Jax. I will not disclose exactly where I live, but I live in Tennessee right now. I've lived in Tennessee for most of my life, and then I lived in South Carolina for a while. Um, I'm making this video for a couple reasons. One, I feel like my content's kind of all over the place right now. I know I made a video recently about the Steelers. I made a couple videos about the Nashville Predators. And I made a couple other videos elsewhere, kind of just rant style videos. Just kind of getting stuff out in the blue, stuff like that. My goal for the YouTube channel is eventually it's primarily going to be a weather channel. I've been interested in weather for about as long as I can remember. My first real interaction with it was the 2009 Murfreesboro tornado. Um, I was born, raised for quite a few years in Murfreesboro, and that tornado just came right by our house. Um, so, I mean, ever since then, I've been really interested in weather, and so I have started to stream weather whenever there's severe weather events going on. I'm not super consistent at doing it because right now I'm kind of working, entry level jobs to have money to do better stuff in the future. But yeah, I think I'll continue making just kind of variety content right now. Preds fan reactions. I hope to become more consistent in doing those. Steelers content occasionally. And those will probably be the main two things you hear me talk about if I do sports stuff on the channel. Um, but also, I feel like, you know, there's there's stuff that I'll put out here that honestly probably 99% of you will not care about. And when I say these things, I don't need sympathy for it. It's stuff that's happened. I'm working through it. And, you know, and so, growing up, I have, I've lived with my half sisters. I've never met my biological dad, but I live with my mom now. And then I've been living with my half sisters as well, who at this point are just my full sisters. I've never met anybody on the other side of the family. So, um, but yeah, I have had some interesting life experiences. I've had DCS involved in my life. DCS sucks. I will never stop saying that. Um, and so, um, this kind of leads me to where I want this channel to go when it comes down to weather. Um, my goal is to be able to eventually live stream on YouTube. And I understand that this requires a lot more subscribers than I have right now. I believe when I started, the goal was 100 subscribers, and I think that was the limit to start streaming on YouTube. I don't know if it's still 100. I think it may be up to more than that now. But yeah, eventually I want to get to a place where I can stream weather stuff and be able to create an outreach to where I can keep people safe. If I can get into storm chasing, that's kind of my main focus. If I wanted to be into weather, would be storm chasing and being able to live stream that and help people stay safe in those situations. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think it's important to know that I'm still young. I'm an adult. I'm working, but I'm also somebody who's actively learning. So when I when I say stuff on the internet, you'll notice that not many, if any, of my videos are edited, and maybe some of the oldest ones are. Um, but even those, they weren't edited by me. I don't know how to edit stuff. I'll have to learn eventually, but um, yeah, I don't edit my videos. So pretty much all of my videos are just laid out in a flat out format. And, you know, this is stuff I want to do, right? This is, this is me explaining where do I want this channel to go in the future. Because, it's great making the random videos that I am now, but I can fully admit that I'm not consistent enough about this at all. Like, my videos, sometimes I'll make like 2 and 3 days, and then I'll go like 2 months without making a video, and then I'll do like 2 in a month, and then, it'll be like 3 months without a video. Um, and honestly, it's just kind of spur of the moment stuff right now. But honestly, my goal for this channel is to be able to stream on here, whether that be video games, whether that be my reactions to like sporting games like football or hockey, um, or whether that be weather. And so, um, you know, I'm actively learning through all this stuff. If you ever come and see me on my weather live streams, I'll link all my socials down, at least in my profile, if not below this video. And I won't announce if I'm going live on here unless I eventually start streaming on YouTube. At which I'll make a video updating you guys saying, hey, I'm now streaming on YouTube. But yeah, I'm really excited. This channel was originally just kind of made as a school video dump stuff, so a lot of my earlier videos are school projects, or I think, some of my videos are just like favors for a friend or something like that. They weren't my videos, they were just stuff that I had to give to my teachers or do for my friends, and so I took the videos and posted them on here and just put them out onto the internet. But ever since I've gotten out of school, I'm able to make more of these videos. So, the video I made a few months, about half a year back on Hurricane Melissa, when that was going on, I made that video sitting in my job parking lot at like 5:30 in the morning because I hadn't made a video before then on it. And, as somebody who's into the weather community, that was the big thing that was going on. And so, even if it's small stuff like that, and eventually even ranging to bigger stuff, I hope to be able to, when we're approaching severe weather events, be able to show you guys like the SPC models and explain to you guys what that means, and the HRRR models and explain to you guys what that looks like. That's really where I want this channel to go, but that takes work and people supporting me to get there. So I think there'll be another video coming out, maybe. I don't know if I'll ever post it. Me complaining about not having snow. Yeah, that'll be a bit more explained in the video, but yeah. Yeah, I really want this channel to be able to go and really be able to do what I hope it can do, which is be an outreach to people. Whether that be, just haha funny content with like gaming stuff, or whether that be kind of a hangout place with, reactions to sporting events, or whether that be weather and actively being able to warn and help people. That's where I want this channel to go, and I hope that you guys support me on this. I really appreciate the people that have subscribed right now. I think I have like 30 videos on my channel, which feels weird. Or it's way more videos than I have subscribers, and I hope it doesn't always have to be that way, but if that's what it takes to get this channel where I want it to be, I'll do it. Because at the end of the day, it's hard to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of, doing content for the fame, for the money. And while that would be great, that was never my purpose with this. Ryan Hall, honestly, if you guys don't know who Ryan Hall is, check him out, man. The live streams that he does, the videos that he makes are all fantastic. Max Velocity recently has been another one in that community that has been, fantastic, doing great work. Reed Timmer, just all of the weather community is so united in a goal of, it's cool seeing tornadoes, right? But at the same time, tornadoes are something to be feared. And so, in the words of Ryan Hall, don't be scared, be prepared. That's kind of our job in this community, is to help you be prepared. And that's kind of where I want to be in this community. Again, any support that I can get to help me reach that place, it would be super appreciated. Obviously, it's like middle of January when I'm filming this. There's not a ton of severe weather going on. But when the season starts firing, whether that be, in a few weeks, whether that be in like middle of April, if I can start streaming that when I get there, whether that be on Twitch, whether that be on YouTube, whether, maybe it can be on multiple things. I really just hope to be able to get that outreach out there and be able to help people, and be able to grow in a field that, I love learning about. I love learning about all the things of it. Again, any support, super appreciated. To the people who have, watched the videos, whether you've watched one random video from like 3 years ago, or you've watched some of the more recent stuff, I super appreciate it. And that's kind of me. That's kind of where I want this channel to be at, where I plan to take this channel. Thank you for watching this. If you've made it all the way through, I know my videos are super long-winded. I think the shortest of the few videos that I made are maybe like 7-8 minutes. And I've had unreleased videos that have run on for like 20-30 minutes. This one will be around 14-15, so a bit shorter. But yeah, I'm hoping to start editing stuff so it's not 15 minutes of videos. So yeah, again, thank you for watching.